Your AI code agent just opened a pull request. Nobody read it. That is the attack. Let me be specific about what happened. In May 2025, the Ultralytics package on PyPy was compromised through an automated workflow exploit. Malicious code was injected into a trusted computer vision library with over 60 million downloads. The payload hijacked machines for cryptomining, and it sat in a published release before anyone noticed. This was not some obscure hobby project. This was critical infrastructure for thousands of production systems. And the vector was not a genius zero-day. It was the simple, boring reality that automated pipelines pushed code that no human being actually verified. Now multiply that by 1,000. GitHub shipped Copilot Autofix to general availability earlier this year. Amazon is scaling Code Whisperer agents. Startups like Sweep and CodeRabbit are building entire businesses around AI agents that open pull requests autonomously. The pitch is efficiency. The reality, in my analysis, is a massive expansion of the exact attack surface that made the Ultralytics compromise possible. Here is why this is worse than anyone is admitting. Point 1. Dependency hallucination. Large language models hallucinate package names. This is documented. Researchers at Vulcan Cyber and the University of Texas demonstrated that when you ask an LLM to generate code, it frequently invents package names that do not exist. Attackers register those phantom names on PyPy or NPM with malicious payloads. When an AI agent opens a PR that imports a hallucinated dependency, and your CI pipeline runs pip install, that payload executes in your build environment. Your static analysis tool does not flag it because the import statement is syntactically valid. The package exists. It just was not the package anyone intended. Point 2. Obfuscated config poisoning. AI-generated PRs love to touch config files. Docker files, CI/YAML, requirements.txt, pipreject.toml. These diffs look boring. They are boring on purpose. A one-line change to a base image tag or a pinned hash can redirect your entire build to a compromised artifact. The Ultralytics attack used a similar vector, exploiting GitHub Actions workflows to inject code during the build and publish step. AI agents generate so many config-touching PRs that reviewer fatigue is not a risk. It is a certainty. The volume alone is a weapon. Point 3. The collapse of meaningful code review. Microsoft's own research shows that developers spend an average of under 4 minutes reviewing a pull request. That number was already a joke. Now dump 50 AI-generated PRs a day into a repository. Each one has a clean commit message, passes linting, includes generated test stubs. The surface-level signals all say safe. But inference-level manipulation, subtle changes to model weight loading paths, redirected API endpoints buried in a 200-line diff, these require the kind of deep contextual review that humans were already skipping. AI-generated PRs do not just exploit the trust gap. They widen it by flooding the channel with noise. If you are watching this and recognizing the pattern, if you see that nobody in a position to fix this has any financial incentive to slow down, then subscribe. We are going to keep saying the things the agent-type crowd refuses to acknowledge. Now, the counter-argument. People will tell you that AI agents are actually better at security because they can be instructed to follow secure coding guidelines and run automated security scans before opening a PR. That sounds great in a demo. In production, those security scans are pattern matchers built for known vulnerability signatures. They are not designed to detect context-aware supply chain poisoning, novel dependency confusion, or malicious artifacts that only activate during build time inference. You are putting a metal detector at the door of a building where the attacker is already inside the walls. The companies shipping these agents appear to treat security as a checkbox, not a constraint. GitHub's own dependency review action does not analyze transitive dependencies introduced by AA-suggested imports. The tooling is not there. And the market is not waiting for the tooling because the market does not get punished for shipping fast. It gets punished for shipping slow. Here is where we land. The software supply chain was already fragile. Log4j proved it. SolarWinds proved it. The Ultralytics compromise proved it again just weeks ago. AI code agents are not fixing this fragility. They are industrializing it. Every autonomous PR is an unaudited entry point, and the industry is celebrating the volume instead of questioning the risk. So here is the question I need you to answer honestly. If an AI agent opens a pull request on your repo tomorrow, are you actually going to read every line of that diff, or are you going to trust the green checkmark and merge?